Okay, here is a short video on how to add 2 rotations, and I searched for a while for this device that can add 2 rotations mechanically, but I didn't find it until I found the differential. And I want to thank Randy Kendrick that made a video here on YouTube that made me understand how the differential works. Thanks. And the differential is normally used in cars for the back wheels. 1 axis to each back wheel and 1 axis to the engine. And in Lego, this is the main component of the differential, and it has the back wheel axis here, and also a free gear in between these 2 gears. And as you can see, when I drive 1 axle, it goes in the opposite direction. Well, now it's not that easy to figure out how the differential works from this. There are some other constructions. Here's an old one, an old photo, how to build it with Meccano. And the trick to make it all work is to attach the 3rd axle here to the casing here. And this has to be done separately, so I will do it by putting this gear on the casing, and this axle will run free in the gear, so this will be then the 3rd axis. And it's easily attached in Lego by doing this. Okay, now we have a differential with 3 axes. 1, 2, and number 3 is this gear on the casing. So I will mount this, because it has to be mounted to really see how it works. This is just for support, these wheels. Okay, let's see now. So if I mount it here, you will now see that each axis here can be driven separately, and the result from driving these 2 axles will be the output here on the 3rd axis that in the car example is used to hook up to the engine. Okay, let's take a look fast on how this thing works. It can be seen as a system of an add point and reinforcement amplifier of the rotation, and in this case, in the prototype, the K is whatever the gearing will be between these 2 gears. So the easiest way to explain the differential is to run it. And I will show you that when putting 2 similar, you will get twice the output. Only rotating 1, you will get the normal output. And when rotating the 2 axes in opposite direction, it will be the sum also, which is 0. So let's see. First we run 1. axis at the speed, and you can see the output rotating. And if I changed and run this instead, the output is still keeping the same speed. So it doesn't really matter which one of these two I use. But if I use both now and do them on the same speed, the output will go twice the speed as when only using one. And now I go both, and then it accelerates and goes twice the speed. So actually this device adds the two axes that I'm driving manually. And if I drive both in the opposite direction, the differential will also add these two rotations, and as you can see, the output is then standing still. So this was my conclusion, that the differential can be used as the add equipment for two rotating